Hi, everybody, and welcome to a Wednesday afternoon here on Kobold Press. It's me, your resident little Kobold Dot, here with not only one of my best friends, but a past Kobold, I guess a past and present Kobold, as well. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We're welcoming Gnome back.
Kobold forever.
Yeah, a kobold. Once you're a kobold, you can never go back. Once a kobold, always a kobold, right? Gnome's joining us today because we are still in the middle of our Kickstarter. I'm excited to say that we are very close to the $200,000 mark on Tome of Heroes. Tome of Heroes, of course, is our current 5 ebook that is over on Kickstarter that includes a cacophony of things that you might possibly need to make characters or heroes inside of 5e. That includes new subclasses, new subraces, lots of feats and new weapons, magic spells, and there's a special section that has now, Celeste talked about this last week or week before last, things like downtime activities. And things that you can do with your party as a GM. So it's not just for players, it's also for GMs. So get over there. Help us move it along, because the more we raise, of course, the more stretch goals we get, which means more content for everybody that supports the book. Welcome in. I see all of you kobolds strolling into chat. Welcome. And yes, 200,000. We are so very close. I believe we actually crossed the 3,200 backer mark, which is a huge achievement for us as well. So it's a thing to celebrate, and that is what we are doing here today. But before I can actually do that, I have one more announcement, which is a reminder that Scarlet Citadel is available on your VTT of choice, as well as Drive-Thru RPG now, and available in the Kobold Press store if you'd like a hard copy. So, don't know what Scarlet Citadel is? Well, guess what? I can help you with that. You can actually go check out our YouTube, where we have the run of the Scarlet Citadel that we were doing here on the channel, but there's a couple other groups out there on the Twitchverse that are running through it as well, so you should check them out too. But that'll link you over to the store so you can learn a little bit more about that dungeon crawl. I believe it's like level something to level 12. It's intense. It's like level 3 to level 12 or something like that. It's, Scarlet Citadel is dope. And, I know Mr. Tarask, who of course is a friend of the channel and a lover of all things Kobold, just did a great review and an unboxing of the Scarlet Citadel set, and really shows the map off. And we have gotten a lot of really positive feedback about the maps. So, if you like to get your grubby kobold paws or claws on a map, you can do so in the Scarlet Citadel box. So go check that out. That's my announcements. I'm done talking. No, tell us who you are. I don't know. You've been here before, but just pretend everybody at home doesn't know that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, I'm Gnome. Thanks for having me back on, Dot. It's been a long time. I miss y'all, kobolds.
Yeah, we over here just doing our thing.
Yeah, send my love to everybody, please.
I will. They might be in chat heckling you.
Hey, oh, please, all of the heckles. All
like
of the
proper kobolds.
that is a proper kobold way.
Like proper kobolds. Yes.
But I'm Gnome. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Gnomedic, and I do TTRPG things in TTRPG spaces. A lot of tabletop stuff. I can't talk about it much, but I'm going to be in a new campaign, and I'm using some Kobold Press stuff.
Ooh, did you hear that?
I had to request it, and I'm like, but I'd really like to do this. Can I? Yeah. And they're like, oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, make sure you
stoked.
ping us. That's very exciting. Welcome in, Stefan PH. We see you there in
chat.
Hey,
what's up?
Glad to welcome you in. Okay, well, that's very cool. And, if you really need to see Gnome at peak TTRPG, you can go check out the game I did with him last night.
That's you at peak. You were.
And by peak, I mean, I was a fish. By peak, I mean you can watch Dot make a Gnome's life just miserable in a special kind of way. Anyways, I'm so excited to have you. And today we're gonna do something kind of like what we did last week, where we build a character live, but I get to sit back and sip my coffee while Gnome gets to build the character this week. Now, we're going to be using Shard Tabletop, which is a new VTT to market that has a ton of incredible Kobold Press product on it, including a couple sneak previews of what you might be getting, or what you will be getting inside of Tome of Heroes. So Gnome is going to spill some beans today. Around some beans. Spill some sub-race information and some subclass information that'll be available in Tome of Heroes. We did a monk last week. This week, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. But if you want to check out Shard, which, like I said, is what we're using today, you can go to play.shardtabletop.com to check that out. And I believe that the things we're looking at today come standard in the free edition. Kobold Press was lucky enough to let Shard, Shard was lucky to get to partner together and put some things together for the launch of it. So those are already available to you. Yes, Frostfell Elves for the win. I see you. So let's do this thing. So I'm going to bring us over so we can see Gnome's screen, not Dot screen, because, that's how it is. There it is. Tome of Heroes. Like I said, if you are out there and don't know what's up, well, here you go. Let me help you with that. There's a link in chat. You can go check out the Kickstarter, see where we're at as we inch ever closer to the $200,000 mark on our Kickstarter. Okay, so what I have done, you all usually get to see the GM screen, right? The GM login, and I have built us a campaign called Tome of Heroes. So on my GM site, it looks a little different than what you're seeing for Gnome. Gnome is actually looking at the player view, which I think is really cool, something you don't get to see very often. So take a sneaky peek. So Gnome, this is your first time in Shard, right?
Yes. I have never used Shard before.
Oh, I'm very excited. Yeah, it is. It's a super exciting. People know I kind of geek out a little bit over Shard, and just in terms of the accessibility and how easy it is. So we'll see how Gnome feels when he's done building this character. So
all right. And I've used a lot of character mancers and stuff like that. And
I only have good things to say. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm excited.
Okay. Well, hit that button. Let's do it. Let's start a new thing. Now, sometimes, chat, if we get hung up and don't know what to do, we ask you your thoughts and opinions. So you have to, as my teacher voice would say, you need to have your listening ears on, so that you can hit us up with suggestions and such.
Well, okay. I have a question because we already know what race I'm gonna go with. I think. And Kobold Press is very, a lot of things line up regionally.
Yeah, if you're in
with
Midgard.
The real world.
Oh, yes.
Do we know where that species tends to come from?
If you're looking at Midgard, I can definitely tell you some history around the Midgard. The joy of this build particular, and I know, chat, you're like, why are they being so secretive? This build is open to kind of matching for any 5e, but if you're playing inside of the Midgard setting, you'll find a lot of minotaurs. You'll find a lot of minotaurs near the Middle Sea area. There's actually an island there in which they populate. It's kind of our version of Greece, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Kind of rocky coastline.
Kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay. This is the hardest part, though, but
cities.
I really actually like this Klafiki. It's kind of a fun name.
I like it. There's nothing wrong with
It's not really a Greek name, but
go for it. At least in my mind, when I read about the 7 cities in that area and island that they keep, I guess you could say, they're well known archers and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like this name. It's just kind of a Klafiki. It's just a fun name to say. So let's.
Klafiki.
What?
It was a multicultural.
She likes it too.
Yeah. Hey, we've got the dog's seal of approval.
All right. Do I need to have the split screen on?
I don't think so because
we don't have a map.
If I loaded a map, you'd see it. But right now, I think we're good to give everybody the big.
Let's
view.
Let's do the big boy view. All right. Oh, this is so cool.
It looks like a character sheet, and so you just you start at the top and you just work your way down. So you would start by picking that, picking that race there at the top.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's pick the race. Oh, Centaur is so tempting.
I know.
So tempting.
You
also
have to go with
Gearforged. I love me some gnomes.
I know. I can't imagine
play an
why.
Ettercap. Yeah. I have played kobolds a time or two. Rat folk are really fun.
Rat folk are fun. I have a fun idea
Trollkin
for
are
rat folk.
amazing.
I have not played a Trollkin, but I
Ooh.
almost chose a Trollkin. Was that last week, y'all? And I ended up going with the Damn Fear instead. But like, I really thought about going Trollkin for the build I was doing.
Yeah, there's just something about the kobold trollkins that I
It's
just
very
really
cool.
enjoy. Yeah, but today we're gonna go with a minotaur.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so we get a +2 to strength, the 1 in constitution, dark vision. Thank goodness. Lately, I've been picking species that do not have dark vision, and it's made all of my campaigns very difficult.
Right. Now, what I love about this is how easy it's like I click Minotaur, and then the sub
Yeah.
races pop up. When you click the sub race, it gives another window that tells you what you get for each one. Now, the two to the left there are the ones that are going to be available in Tome of Heroes, and Gnome, you get to choose.
All right. Well, let's see. So we've got I so sorry about the names. The Bine Quai,
That's what I thought it was. Yeah,
Bane Quai.
Ben Quai. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we get a +1 strength to the Constitution, Dark Vision, Labyrinth Sense,
You
Strong
also get
Back,
some extra
Wetland
stuff.
Dweller.
Yeah, Dweller. That's it. So this
Yeah.
one, I believe
Oh.
this one gets some kind of bonuses to moving through water. So up to like waist high or so many feet high, they don't take penalties for moving through water or mudded areas.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
And then the Bowguide, the Bowhade, the Bowwade.
Oh,
Not sure how we would say
me
that.
neither.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know what it would.
interesting. So Jaylee in chat says to think of them as the water buffalo versions of minotaurs. That makes
Look,
a lot of sense.
I was kind of already gonna go pick them because we had a water theme in our game last night.
Oh, that's right.
And it
Yeah.
felt appropriate to continue on. Yeah, our sea cows. Yeah, they're like
basically just sea cows.
manatees.
Yeah.
I love this. All right, done.
Okay. So the bog hide are the Highland cows. So those are going to be high altitude cows. But
Like,
yeah,
Tug on my thing. So those are like the big buffaloes with like the huge things of fur that like completely cover their
they're big tufts.
Those guys are so cute. All right, so we're gonna go with the water theme though. I think we need to stick with that.
I like that. It is summer after all.
Right, and it's very wet here in Utah. We have another storm on its way, so if I disappear, it's it got bad. All right, so adulthood celebrated at 15. Alignment, we get dark vision. Where's the cool stuff? So labyrinth sense we know we get from the minotaur.
Yeah.
So you can retrace without air any path you have previously taken with no ability check.
Hey, that's like that it's like that memory thing of elephants.
Yeah, that's super cool. I dig
super
that. Strong back, your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 20 instead of by 15. Dope.
Oh, okay. So
That
pack mule. Don't tell the team.
boy.
I was gonna say, don't tell the team. They'll make you carry all the gold.
Yeah, right. All right. So then the wetland dweller, you are adapted to your home terrain. Difficult terrain composed of mud or from wading through water up to the waist doesn't cost you extra movement.
Nice.
You have a swim speed of 25 feet. So that's dope.
The idea of a minotaur just like swimming, it just like tickles me in some way. But I mean,
it's graceful though.
Yeah, and you know, it's a great build for terrains we often don't get to see, like marshland and swamp. Even sometimes grasslands, you know, can have like water and things. I think it's very cool.
Yeah, I'm also loving all of the puns in chat right now.
Just don't be utterly ridiculous. Yeah, yes, PH, it has a swim speed. Figure their speed will be faster since they're always hoofing it. Stop, chat. I'm gonna turn these jokes around and we're turning this whole car around. Okay, so, all right, I dig this. So I believe once you've selected in the bottom right, it just says close. But you have to pick a language at the top, I believe.
Oh, yep. Okay, so you got to pick an additional language. Let's see. What would Oran's birds, Aquan are underwater people, right?
Yeah, that's the water, like the water.
Yeah, let's go with them, right? Because maybe they like live in a brackish marsh kind of area or
brackish
something.
marshes are very close to my heart.
Oh,
That's like where I grew up.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, I think
All right.
that's it. And then you just close it there at the bottom
Yep,
right.
I think we're good there. So we'll do that. Okay.
Now you gotta
Cool.
pick
And
your
so it
background.
disappears.
And you don't. And it's like a
Nice.
checklist. Isn't that cool?
I do like that. I like that a lot because now it's not taking up space. And it already, look, we got our walk speed, we got our swim speed, we got our dark vision, our languages, just the base stats for now. So, okay, cool. So we'll go to background. Ooh.
When you fight a minotaur, the stakes are always high.
Damn it.
Well,
oh.
today's going to be one of those kinds of days, everyone. Hi.
Well, you know it. Let's see. Are there any that are specifically from
if they are, they're gonna be out of the base, the shard. See, it says in parentheses like what they come out of, or the italics. It'll be the base pack for shard.
Okay.
Not the Midgard world book.
Okay, so like shard tabletop core content pack.
Correct.
Okay. Cool beans. Because I figured, well, let's show off.
Yeah, show off some new stuff. Nomad's pretty cool. That seems appropriate in some way.
Yeah, that does seem kind of appropriate.
I do love Snake Oil Cellar, though. I didn't know that was an option. That's very funny.
It is. Snake Oil Cellar are manipulators, but they truly believe their customers will benefit in some obscure way from their concoctions. That's very fitting for being out here in Utah.
True.
They love MLMs out here.
I love that you can be a tourist. You can just.
Can you imagine just playing a tour, like a very serious game, and you are in
a professional tourist?
Like some old forest. Everybody else is a hero, but you're just a tourist. You're just there to see stuff.
Yeah, I'm just there to, and you break.
I like that you could be a vaudevillain.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's kind of neat. Oh, I think the Nomad's gonna work though.
Okay, let's go Nomad. That sounds like a good option.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the Nomad. So we get medicine and survival.
Hey.
We get herbalism and land vehicles. Interesting. In this case, I would actually question and argue if I could have water vehicle proficiency versus.
In this case, like if I were DMing, I would say
vehicle.
yes, because there are the Minotaur on that island there in the Middle Sea. If y'all can't tell, I've been doing all my research on the Middle Sea right now for reasons cough I can't talk about cough. But I've been doing all this research on the Middle Sea, and there are a lot of pirates and marauders, like throughout that area before they go down to the Southlands, and dock along the Delta there to trade and such. You could be a pirate.
But a pirate would imply working with others. Well, I guess you could be a nomad. You're not a solo.
I guess what I'm saying is I would totally give you the water vehicle instead of the land vehicle.
Cool.
Like if you were like, I would like an airboat. Like a wind paddle boat for the swamplands instead of
right.
Cart.
And that's more what I was like thinking. Like it's a little bit different than like a full on sailboat and a full on
Man, Chet is full of it today.
Chat is just pirate marauder.
He's such a moving guy. I didn't know Taurus made a boat now. Stop. A pirate marauder?
That's what I'm dead.
Oh, wowzer. Well.
I'm dead. So good.
Nomad seems active, though. Actively.
Yeah. So the feat is Thundering Hooves. Ooh. Travel is in your blood, and you are adept at ensuring health and quality of your mounts. You have contacts with herders who can provide fine quality steeds or beasts of burden, and you are welcome to join the herders as they move across the land.
Or
you
the
understand
herd.
Wow. This is too on the nose.
It's good. It's so good.
It's like,
I am the herd.
He's totally part of it. Oh boy, I love it. All right, cool. We're gonna select this. Done.
Nice.
Is there anything else that I need to select? No. We'll close that. Alrighty. So Klefiki. Looking good, buddy. Looking good.
Looking good, shaping up nicely.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and pick a class, right? The anti-paladin. I forgot. There's so many cool things.
Yeah, the anti-paladins are... I haven't actually made an anti-paladin build. That might be something fun to do. I would do, like... If I was going to do an anti-paladin build, I'd want to do it for something like Empire of the Ghouls.
Ooh, oh.
You know, like,
yes.
put myself in a position to be like, ooh, welcome in, Werewolf Fields. We're up here making...
Werewolf, what's up, doing it?
You know, we're just watching Gnome make a Minotaur character. He's about to select his class and his subclass.
Yeah, so you made a monk.
I made a monk last time.
Week. Oh, I missed my war. I had a clockwork warlock when I played on the channel. Oh, Shreg, how I miss you. But I feel like it's appropriate.
Did barbarian it? You did have the chest voice to go with it.
Yeah, did you like that? Yeah, I may have already like made one for this.
Yeah.
Just in case. So boom, let's do it. Let's do the barbarian.
So the basics are there, and I think you just select down in the bottom corner, whatever the like accept is or something like that, because then you add the subclass based on the level of the character.
Ah, all right. So
thanks, Spotted Monster. I appreciate you dropping that link for everyone.
Let's see. Da 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 da. You bada boo 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 boo. Do this.
Right, because you don't actually get a path as a
yeah, you gotta
barbarian
wait
until level 3, right?
Third level, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll level you up to like level 6 or something, just so we can get the full expansion.
We'll select that. There we go.
Welcome in, Kai Hawkeye. Greetings.
Yo, what's up, Kai?
So this is what's really cool to make the level up easy. I'll show this to you. So you start with level 1. We love that 12 hit point though.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Boom.
Oh,
so nice.
So strong. So strong. Let's see. Well, we got to do athletics for one of them for sure.
That seems, I mean, if you're going to be paddling yourself across the marshlands.
Right?
You want to be Skronk.
Right? You got to have that good, like, core upper body strength. You don't really need legs. You just,
right.
If we're paddling, like, you know, it'll be good. Man, intimidation might be a good one, but animal handling, nature, because we're coming from like the swamps,
and you're a nomad.
And I'm a nomad. Oh, that's tough. Let's.
But remember, we're gonna be leveling up, so you may get to pick some other proficiencies too.
Right. Let's go ahead and go with nature.
I dig. Now, right there at the bottom where usually you hit accept, it says add level.
Yeah, you can add level.
So you add a level. Now you've added level 2. So you'll click the level 2. It'll drop it in, and nothing really happens. You can take the average or roll for your HP right there. It prompts you.
I always take average.
You always take the average?
It's you've seen my rolls, Dot. You've seen my rolls. I can't roll higher than a 2.
You
so
screwed me over last night, Gnome. Good job.
I did. I screwed you both over.
I know.
So
it's all right. We gave it to you tenfold in RP.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was beautiful.
But if you go ahead and add the 3rd level, you'll see the new options pop up.
So boom, there we go. Now we got to pick a path. I love that they have like a colored.
Me too. That's like, don't forget
indicator.
The thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like you need to do this. All right.
There's a lot of really great accessibility things in Shard, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, that's super helpful. Oh my.
So most of these, I feel like, right, obviously we know Herald, Ancestor, and Berserker, I believe.
Yeah, I think these are the standard.
The one that is now available, booming magnificence. Yeah, you don't say.
Oh my!
That would be a barbarian. I'm in a rage. That'd be so silly. But I believe that Path of the Mistwood is the one that is going to be available inside of Tome of Heroes. Moo in magnificence. Damn it, chat.
So the path of the Mistwood is the first barbarians that traveled the path of the Mistwood were elves who expanded upon their natural gifts to become masters of the forest. Over time, members of other races who saw the need to protect and cherish the green places of the world joined and learned from them. Often these warriors haunt the woods alone, only seen when called to action by something that would despoil their home.
Oh.
That's so fitting.
It is so fitting. Path of the Mistwood there for that one.
Yeah.
Those disappearing swamplands, yo.
Yep. Let's go for it.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes. Transatlantic barbarian for the win.
Yeah. I'd like to rage, please.
Yes, please. Thank you. All right, nice.
All right. So let's see. We get proficiency in stealth. Nice.
It's a plus for being a big boy.
Yeah. And then we get another barbarian skill. So okay.
Oh, okay, nice.
So yeah, out of that skill, which is kind of nice. Sometimes like you pick a subclass or like a path or whatever, and it gives you options that just don't, like, you wanted your own original one, to pick from your original ones, and it's like, oh well, I guess I'll pick investigate, and you have your dump stat was int. I'm like, oh, I guess. So Mistwood Defender, while you're raging, when you make a ranged weapon attack with a thrown weapon using strength, you can add your rage damage bonus to the damage you deal with a thrown weapon.
That's cool.
While you aren't within melee range of a hostile creature that is not incapacitated, you can draw and throw a thrown weapon as a bonus action. Wow.
So basically you can take...
I just want...
a usual single-handed weapon, turn it into a thrown weapon using your strength, so you get your range bonus. Or if they are not within melee range, is that what it said? Not within melee range.
And it says, "While you aren't within melee range."
While you're not in melee range, you can use that same axe. Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. So that's absolutely something that we'd want to go with. We'd want to be proficient in throwing, and the fact that and you'll use your strength versus your
Please use
dex.
a boomerang. Please use a not normal melee.
A not normal
weapon.
melee.
Yeah. Not
like
axes at all, but like a
spiked boomerang. I'm kind of here for that.
Super cool.
It's made out of alligator or crocodile.
Yes.
Teeth, it's barbed or something.
Yes. Or bolus. Yeah, that would be cool too.
Oh, bolus would be cool. yeah. Who doesn't want to be a boomerang guy?
Oh yeah, boomerang. Good day. I love it. All right, cool. So I believe once you clicked it, you selected it, or you might have to hit, I can't ever remember if you have to hit select at the bottom or not.
Yeah, it's select.
Okay.
All right.
Now, if you wanted to add, if we go to 4, you'll at least get a feat.
Okay. I can pick stealth, so I'm gonna pick stealth.
Nice.
Definitely want to be.
Welcome
Big boy,
in,
gotta
Super
be
Dylan.
quiet.
Glad to see you here.
Yo, what's up, Diana? All right, so we'll go and add a level.
Okay.
We will pick your feat or ability score. Oh, we don't even know my ability scores yet.
You don't know it yet. This is usually you choose all your stuff after the first level, but I was showing you how the shard thing works. Because you do level 1, then you'd roll your die, and then you would. So you could always come back and alter it. Remember.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, charger.
Oh.
That's a very.
Yep. A crossbow expert, defense duelist. Dungeon delver.
Forest denizen.
Friend of the forest. That could be a fun one. I guess you're not really from the forest though, but I get unless.
But a forest is like a marsh can still be a forest. There's a bunch of trees in a marsh.
True. It's
true. Maybe not a marsh, but.
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of swamp or a bog. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Great weapon Ooh, would I need great weapon master for
being able to throw or to
being able to throw a boomerang? That's an exotic weapon, isn't it?
It is. Good call.
Yeah. Let's just grab this.
Yeah. Move. Get out the way. Get out the
You
way.
learn to put the weight of a weapon on your advantage. Letting you strike. Make a. Oh, but that's a melee attack. These are all melee, so maybe it's not a great weapon.
Yes, that you know how it is, Bigger. We don't always have to roll dice right away. Well, there has to be a thrown. I feel like there's a thrown weapon.
I thought there was a
martial inept will get you martial weapons. Pole arm.
Right. Wait, do exotic weapons not exist anymore? Is that a 3.5 thing? Are they all just martial weapons now?
They might be. Click on martial and see. That might be what we're looking for. Martial.
Yeah, you have martial training that allows you to perform special combat maneuvers. You can learn 2 maneuvers of your choice from among the battle master archetype.
Yes, so a confirmation from Jack. That is correct. There is no more exotic. It is martial.
Okay, cool. Wow, I'm dating myself from when I started playing.
It's okay. When I first switched over to 5, will rolls were one of my favorite things. Don't exist anymore. You can't call for a will roll.
No will saves.
No will saves.
No fort saves. No, none of that.
Yeah, but Jay Lee's right. There are forested swamps. That's actually the kind of swamps I come from. Are those those Florida swamps where they get them big cypress trees?
1 superiority die. Yeah, because I think this would be a good one because we get to pick stuff from the fighter class, and so we could pick like the range one, which gives you like I think a +1 or something to range attacks or +2.
That seems like a smart build.
So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do that to make sure that we know. Yeah, now I got to pick the maneuvers.
Maneuver.
Oh no! Do I have to type them in, or are they not available?
Oh, why wouldn't they be available?
Arch.
That might be something on my end. Let me see if I can change the books up. Search for nope. How do I do this? Settings. Nope. Cancel. I did this yesterday, and now I'm questioning how to.
Have we discovered a flaw? No, it just might not be available to me in this campaign.
I think I have to make it certain things available direct to Gnome, and I may not have made it. Here we go. Okay, characters, library. No.
I mean, worst case scenario, I can just.
I was about to say keep going because you can always come back and fix that.
Yeah.
Unless it won't let you save it, but I think it will, and you can always come back.
It shows that we can add a level. Is there anything else that I need to do? We pick the path. We pick that. Okay, so we can add level. Add level 5.
Yes, I figured it out. Okay, settings.
Ooh.
Woohoo. Okay, invite, new, active packages. Yes. Why, though, wouldn't it include...
Level 6. Okay.
Midgard.
Ooh, do I not get anything at level 6? I thought level 6 was a...
It's 4 and 8. I don't know how it is for barbarians at 6.
Yeah, no, normally I thought you would get at level 6 you get like a not a feat, but like a class feature unlocks.
Don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna put all 7? The Midgard stuff in here. I'm gonna put all the Kobold press stuff and make it available because you know what?
Okay.
Random encounters. Yep. Okay. Boop. 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 Just checking off all the cool stuff. Okay, that.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, so Klafiki Shime, a Klafiki is. Let's see. I feel like I love that he's a Minotaur because they're beautiful. I love. I in World of Warcraft I never played Horde, but if I did, I would absolutely. Yes, you should get a path feature at level 6. That's what I thought.
Maybe it automatically gives that to you. Like it may not remember because a lot of the path stuff is just like at 6 you get. It's not that you get to choose anything.
It just auto unlocks.
So
you just get this
exactly.
thing.
So just note a lot of this will auto populate on the sheet once you click.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's see. He's definitely got to be. I feel like he's got to be like a daddy, right? Like we got to have a little salt and pepper in that fur.
Ooh.
Right? Yes.
Come
You
on,
know,
come on,
gotta
come
have the
on.
braided beard with like some, bones and rocks, just like other, just fun ornate things that he's probably encountered over his travels. Absolutely the ridiculous stereotypical broad chest. And what type of horns? I feel like his horns are carved, maybe.
Oh,
They got some
he's like
carving.
carved into the horn for decoration.
Yeah, almost like little symbols or something that like tell his story. Do they have a mohawk? They have to have a mohawk.
Have a mohawk done.
They have to have a mohawk, just like me. It's so flat today; it's not doing anything. But it is. It's kind of wide, but it goes all the way down, like to his shoulders. So it doesn't just stop at the nape of the neck. His goes down all the way, like partially in between the blades of his shoulders.
Okay, so it does look, because I can see your character sheet on the GM side, so it does look like it updated you for Martial Adept. Though why it wouldn't let you maybe select, I'm not sure.
Yeah, interesting.
Thank you for that subscription, Crit Witch.
Yo,
whoop whoop. Enjoy your little kobold emotes to share across the interwebs.
Yeah. All right. So just because it's not properly working, I'll just go with an ability score increase for now.
Done. Easy.
Make it nice and easy. Obviously we're gonna go strength.
Yeah, because you know what's interesting is the moment you unclicked it, it disappeared from your character sheet on my end, which is very cool.
Yeah, I saw the screen kind of shifted, so that's really neat. But all right, so we are level 6, so that's where we wanted to be, correct?
Cool. That sounds great. Yeah.
Dope. All right, so I'm gonna hit close.
Close.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now,
all right.
I believe you have to roll for your abilities. Did we get through? No. What do you have left up there at the top? I can't read it.
Abilities and starting equipment.
There you go. So do your ability roll. It's going to ask you how you want to do it.
Right.
Right at the top, you'll have the drop down that's like, I want to.
No, we're gonna roll. We're absolutely gonna roll scores.
Every time I've ever rolled a score on Shard, it has come out real bad. Not that you shouldn't. Maybe this is your lucky day, Gnome. This is the day you've been waiting for.
You've played with me, Dot.
This is the day you've been waiting for. Do it, Gnome. Do it.
Do it. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll 6. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, you got a nice way.
It's kind of bad.
I mean,
Look,
you always have to have a dump stat no matter what.
Right. Well, we're gonna have a couple. So this one's got a +3 to it, which means I immediately put the 15 in there and make that an 18, so that those odd numbers aren't wasted. Unfortunately, I've got 2 odd numbers and they're going to be wasted.
Well, remember you're going to take the ability score increase.
I did. I already did.
Right, but you haven't selected where you put it yet. So you could double up your 2 points into 1 to bump it if you were really...
No, it actually, when you pick it has you select...
oh, so you already selected
where you want it. Yeah, so I already selected it.
It's true.
Yeah.
What is a dump stat if not just flavor and drama personified?
Yeah.
Perfect
All
way
right.
to say that.
You know the 8's going to go there. I feel like the 15 should go there. The 12 should go there because this is just going to give me the same, but it'll give me the best of the same.
Right.
And then the 9s will go here.
Yeah, that wisdom and charisma.
Honestly, this isn't bad.
No.
He's a nomad from a swamp.
Look, I rolled a 4.
He's old. He's smelly.
I rolled a 4 last time.
You rolled a 4?
A 4, which means I got
That's
2 and
barely
1.
sentient.
Yeah, basically. I think I put that in like strength, which means I had like noodle arms.
Oh.
Yeah.
My boobs.
Okay, cool. That's a good array, though. That's a good array.
Yeah, that's not bad. No, I would absolutely play this character.
Because, like, looking at it on my end, because it updates for me. Well, you go ahead and save it. Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah,
easy peasy.
Yeah, no, this is great.
And look, it auto-populates all your skills, so those are all
this
ready
is
to
so
go.
nice. I don't have to do any of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
It looks like it's already dropped your horns in as a weapon.
Yep. Nice.
And it looks like you can. So you are
We
good
got the
on light,
rage
medium shields,
here.
and martial weapons already.
Right. Good.
Yep.
Good.
Your rage check boxes, and then you can scroll down and see, based on level 6, what is some of the stuff that you got from the Mistwood option. So it looks like you've got Misty Step spell, which is really cool for a barbarian.
Ooh. Oh. So am I a spellcaster now?
So you can cast the Misty Step spell, and you can make one attack with a thrown weapon as part of that same bonus action immediately before or immediately after you cast the spell. So basically, you can cast it, step in, and then make a thrown weapon attack, or you can make a thrown weapon attack and then Misty Step.
And then Misty Step.
You can do it in either order, which is very cool. So you get 3 of those, is what it looks like. So you use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. Yeah, and then the long rest is usually, that's very cool. It's like it's one additional thing on top of your rage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really neat. Oh, I also like Danger Sense.
Yeah, Danger Sense is cool.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, okay, so you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get Thundering Hoops. So, I mean, this is a pretty cool build, actually.
Yeah.
The most important thing is that you get some kind of option for, like, throwing the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But you already have martial... You're already martial adept just based on your proficiencies alone.
Right.
So you
Which
just
is
have
great.
to choose a thrown weapon.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right. So then we come up to starting equipment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, ooh. Okay. So we gotta pick. So I'm not gonna pick the great axe. We're gonna go with any martial weapon. All right.
Smart.
So boomerang isn't listed in here.
Of course
but
it's not. But that's okay. There'll be like
Yeah, we're level 6. It would.
maybe you're not ready for a boomerang.
No, I am with that 18 strength. I'm ready for a boomerang, and even if I wasn't, I would just use it to smash people.
It never comes back.
It never comes back. That's what the Misty Step is for. It just throws it.
You have to Misty Step to
and
catch it.
retrieves it and then bashes.
That is the coolest character. There's no finesse
Oh my
to throwing it at all.
I need to play this. Oh my gosh, I want to so bad.
Yes, and and PH says you have to take a level in Ranger eventually to just track your boomerang down. That's a great question, Red Paladine. We're using Shard Tabletop. That you can find out more about Shard Tabletop at play.shardtabletop.com. This is a brand new VTT to market for 5e compatibility. It has all your base stuff for D&D and an exorbitant amount of new content from Kobold Press and a few other people. So you can actually start for free, and that's what we're doing, actually. Gnome is using all the free content that's available to first-time players. And it just so happens the build today is coming out of our Kobold Press's brand new Kickstarter, Tome of Heroes. So you can get your hands on Tome of Heroes if you want some more options for your players. I love that Gnome's really getting into it.
I've got a session 0 tomorrow. I might bring this character or something close to it over there.
Do it.
I love Klafiki.
Yeah, it's a very cool character.
I love him
already. There's a part of me that really wants them to wear galoshes because they're stomping through like I really want them to have like galosh boots.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
It's a very, very fun character. I love it.
That's dope. Obviously, yes, we're gonna take the hand axes because he's the throwy boy.
Yeah, take those hand axes.
So he throws stuff. The explorer's pack. I love that it comes with javelins. More throwy stuff.
It's true.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he gets a mule. Oh, a mule and a cart. Okay, so that was
really
from...
you can opt out of the mule and just take the cart, probably.
Right, or have some sort of like water creature.
Oh yeah. Like what would be a good what if it's a floating cart, which is really just a boat?
Right.
For all of you. A floating cart is really just a boat. It's just a boat.
A cart without wheels,
Yeah,
dogs.
Yeah, keep the mule. Mules are cool. Mules are cool. Yeah, so if you took like a small floating boat, like a raft, that you would connect to like, because you gotta think of something. Really, you'd connect it to yourself. But
Yeah,
if you,
I feel
if,
like
if you had a buddy, you know, if you had to have a buddy do it for you, what's a good? You could tie it to like a gator, like an alligator or a crocodile or something like that, because it's like swampy marshland, and they can swim like above surface.
Yeah. Ooh, the giant beaver. That would be
giant beaver. Y'all, this is okay, now I want a television show that's all about a minotaur and a giant beaver.
And a giant beaver, and they're best friends.
Yeah, the mule can just ride in the boat.
Yeah, see, I like the idea of a minotaur having a mule, and the mule is just riding in the boat.
That's so funny.
Like
okay.
This is my best friend, George.
I mean, maybe George helps you out when you're on dry land, right? Like if you swim,
right.
And maybe the cart is like a dry land wetland cart, so it's not just a proper boat. It's one of those like,
it has wheels, and then you just pull it up, and it's
you just drive it. It's like those tour boats down at Disney, the ones that are like boats on wheels that they drive around. They drive straight into the water. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those.
Exactly, werewolf.
Yeah,
I love him. No, we need to go ahead and keep making a.
I feel like maybe his nemesis is the giant beaver.
Oh,
because
yeah.
If the beavers are building dams, that can really harm.
Now we have to figure out how to get around, because the whole point of the Mistwood dude, he doesn't want to hurt the natural order of nature. You're there so he's not. Right. So this big hunkering minotaur barbarian stares at this big dam and is just like,
"Damn you, beaver!"
Because he can't go over it. He's got to find a way to go around it, and now it just adds on. It just adds. It just
somebody
adds on to
clip that. That's so silly.
Oh, all right, so Dot, when are you casting me in your next show so I can play Konfiki?
I'll find something. Look, this character has to come to life.
Give me a party with all little species.
Yeah.
Give me kobolds. Give me gobos.
Give me minotaurs.
Give me my conids.
I love it. All right, so where are we at? Okay, you got your weapons, and you got your
we're gonna
pack.
just pretend the great axe is our special thing. We got travel clothes. Hey, look, I get 5 gold.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. All right, so we add that. So that's it.
I think that's pretty much it. It walks you through. Now, what's really cool is you can try rolling a few things if you want. Most everything on the character sheet is clickable. If you don't know what something is, a lot of things are hyperlinked, which is super, super cool, like incapacitated or deafened if you want to learn more about like what the states are. But you can click the button that equips certain things. Yeah, exactly. And then,
look at that though. Like this is your primary hand. This is your offhand.
Correct.
That is very specific.
Isn't that very cool? And then it's just a click, right? So if you click the hand axe, it'll roll it up, and then you would click damage to
and it's adjusting the damage too.
Yep, correct. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's so nicely done.
For the offhand, no,
you get the +4 for your primary hand.
Yeah, it's just for the primary. Yeah.
You don't get your bonus for the offhand. But
yeah, that's the fighter
damage,
gets a thing for that. All right, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
and the roll system's pretty neat, right? It pops up along the bottom. See. Oh, that was a critical hit. You can also so if it was a critical hit, it like pops there for you to.
It's not me rolling. That's why.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a very intuitive, I'd say. There's a bad roll for you. But check it out.
Thanks.
You can simply click the disadvantage or the advantage button, it'll re-roll it.
Oh.
So if you clicked it, yeah, exactly, and then it will take the lower.
Oh,
of the
I like the
scores.
indicator that nope, not this one.
Not that one. Yep. It's
Nope.
really nice. And when you have a lot of people on yours, you can see there's the caret next to that's the little arrow at the end shows you the list of roles. So if you down near the roles to the far right, there's like a little it'll show you the ongoing list of roles of your roles in case you forget something or the GM asks you to go back and check on something. It's pretty great. And then the button, yeah, exactly. You get your whole spectrum, and every time you click the die, it adds another. So if it was like 4d10, you can just roll up 4d10 real quick, like. So click the die twice. See, it keeps adding them to a pool.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. And it's really readable too.
Yeah, it's very, very clear. There's not a lot of like scrolling, I feel like, that has to be done, which is really nice. And for the players, each player keeps up with it only keeps up with their roles. So instead of getting one giant listing of everybody's role in order, it's like, what was your last role? What was your last role?
Yeah, that's cool.
The GM gets a giant list, but the players do not, which is really cool. And then I can do cool things like, let's see. As we round up in our last 5 minutes, now's a chance if anybody wants to ask Gnome questions or you want to ask questions about Tome of Heroes. But I was going to show you, I'm going to upload a quick map. Actually, I'm going to search for one from the web. It does have to be a map, and I feel like, based on what we've talked about, it really, really, really needs to be swamp. It's got to be swampland. It's got to be a little marshy, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Yeah, we got to get wet.
This is nice. These are jungle ruins, but this is pretty cool. All right, so it's going to load this map up. I'm going to save this map, and then it should...
Why did I not make a gnome? Because
Grace.
Minotaur.
My cat, y'all, is very upset.
He's great. Oh, Grace.
She's very upset that I'm not giving her all my attention.
I play gnomes like all the time, so sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes I just gotta switch it up.
You can't be a gnome
and
all
I like
the time.
playing I like playing monster creatures as well.
I'm gonna add a bunch of things to this because it seems
D&D!
like
D&D! What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hi,
Can it be Gnome of Heroes?
I don't know what that is, but we're gonna add these monsters. So check it out. You should see. I don't know how to make you see it though.
I hit the split screen, so I've got the map area open.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out planned encounters. No. Grace. She's like, pick me. Please, Mom. Now I'm trying to figure out... Oh, wait. Clear all fog. Ha!
Ooh, look at that beautiful map.
Right, so I quick found this map. Now I can do things like show the gator, show the turtle, and what you should see somewhere, though, maybe it's
That's
just
a spider. That's not a turtle.
Well, it says an alligator turtle. It does say, but you can see like what the distance is when they move, which is kind of cool. And depending on, you don't see the initiative order, do you? I don't know if that changes.
No.
Well, I have a very cool listing of the initiative order, which is nice. So I can see that like when everybody rolls for initiative. So like if you rolled your initiative now, and I rolled the alligator's initiative.
Oh, coming in strong with my 2.
Passive perception, set initiative. Right. So if he rolled initiative, oh wait, I need him to roll initiative. How do I do that? I'm still learning.
Hey, that's good. It's all right.
Still learning.
Right. New systems.
Points, class, speed. Since where's his initiative on the dexterity? Well, I guess I could just roll his flat dex. So he rolled a 1. And the gator is also going to roll his dex. Okay, he rolled an 11. So now I see all of us. You got a 4. I got a 2. And what did the glass gator roll? An 11. So the glass gator will go first. I can set us up for this. You will go... Alligator turtle goes second. Gnome goes third. Now we have like an order. And I can start the entire event and then like move through turns, which is pretty cool. So it'll pop up your sheet when you go, and then it will pop up the next sheet for me as the GM anyways. So yes, you can search for images online, which I think is really cool.
That is super cool. Where is from Kobold Press?
Let's see if it'll pop. There you go.
There we go.
Ooh, because then I think I can actually add your token. Once you've picked one, I believe.
Pick. There we go. Okay. Save. Boom. Okay. So now there's a token.
So now there's a token, and I wonder.
Oh, I cannot click and drag it to the map.
I can't either. But
whoa, he's huge.
Yeah, there you go. You can see him. What a really cool guy. Pick dice, copy to, change shape, add condition. I can also add conditions to you, which is nice. I can be like, hey.
That is cool. That's super cool.
Yeah, you have condition X, Y, and Z, and like mark it, which is pretty sweet. Add condition, add to map. Boom, there you are. Right? So you'd probably be up here on these docks, I imagine.
Oh my god, I figured out how to say his last name. It's Sheep.
Sheep!
Klafiki Sheep.
Klafiki Sheep. Maybe that's actually, instead of a mule, you have a sheep. Which is why they have to ride in the cart in water, because sheep get waterlogged.
That is miserable. Now, that I'm here for it. It just exploded. Klafiki found this bib of sheep after he encountered something horrible and like rescued this bib of sheep, and now he like raises it as if it's his own child. And is just basically spending his whole life wandering around, watching the sheep jumping off of things and like getting itself stuck in horrible like situations, and he's just rescuing the sheep over and over and over and over again. That's it. That's his life.
Oh, how sweet.
My child.
I imagine that it's like the Elvira thing where like at the end of the day you're just like, I want to love you and hug you and squeeze you and call you George. You know, like well, that does round us out for the hour, everyone. We did have some questions in chat, but I think you answered most of them. Preferring the swamps, bogs, or marshes. Why not a gnome? Because all of the gnomes that Gnome plays are currently stacked in the same trench coat. Will that VTT print characters out? You know, that's a great question. I imagine it probably will. Let me see if I can't sort that, because that might be something on the GM side, but I imagine. Yeah, meow, meow, meow.
Oh no, I can't. I did a thing, Dot.
There you go.
You made thanks.
That's a great question. I will have to ask our dear friends over at Shard Tabletop more about that. So when we come back next week to build another character with one of our guests, I can better answer whether or not you can print those character sheets. But that sure would be handy, because it's one of the things that I struggle with the most. Is like sometimes I just want to print this out. I just want to print it.
Yeah, that would be nice, because you've already made the character and yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, it is. Oh, cat butts. Yeah, y'all can. I'm so sorry. My cat is being so moody right now. Well, Gnome, tell everybody at home where they can find you when you're not over here chilling with us on Kobold Press.
Yeah. Hi. What's up, everybody? My name is Gnome. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Gnomedic. I do TTRPG things in TTRPG spaces. I don't know. Most notably right now, I run a morning talk show called Gnome Brew, which Dot has blessed us with in numerous amounts of times. My co-host Eris Savad and I just talk TTRPGs and life and basically whatever. Are we allowed to swear? I can't remember.
PG-13 on
PG-13. Okay, so basically we just wake the up. So it's great. It's we have a cup of anything and we just enjoy ourselves, and we catch up on what all of our friends, basically what all of you are doing. So thank you so much for having me, Dot. This was great. I'm taking Klafiki somewhere. Cliffiki's got to go somewhere. I love this character way too much now. I am invested.
Yeah, do it. Take it. Make it so. I'm so glad you came to do this with me today. Because, like, I know that chat is so tired of me building characters. Like, there's only so many ridiculous, appropriately statted characters that Doc can build publicly. So, that being said, I'm really glad you came over. And I hope you can take this character somewhere. And when you do, make sure you tell us online. And if all of you are out there playing Kobold Press product, if you're running through Scarlet Citadel, if you're putting him through the grinder in Empire of the Ghouls, or maybe you're playing some high-end romance inside of Courts of the Shadowfey, we want to hear about your campaigns. Go ping us over on social media. Tell us how it's going. Maybe it's going real bad and we'll get a good laugh at your players. Or maybe it's going really maybe it's going really, really well and we can talk about some of the monsters or the beasts that you're using in your campaign. We really appreciate it. And because I want to answer this very important question in chat from D&D, does it include, so meaning Shard, does Shard include custom feature class inclusions or homebrew support? So the answer is all of Shard that you're seeing right here is brand new custom classes and features. We're going to be bringing all of Tome of Heroes to Shard, is my understanding. Right now, we have like a little taste tester that's available for the free version, the kind of custom core content pack. But Shard is set up so that you can put your own homebrew content inside of it as well. So if you're one of those GMs that loves to build things, classes, races, feats, things like that, every one of those are available for you to build out your own personal compendium in which you can share inside of campaign to all of your players. So very, very exciting. Very, very cool. Let's see. I think that's it. Y'all know who I am. I'm your resident Kobold Dot. I'm out here, doing all things Kobold. I want to give everybody a big, huge thank you. If you were new to chat today and you followed the channel, we really, really appreciate it. Make sure you check out our Kickstarter. Thanks, Victor Strangle, for dropping that in chat for everyone. We got to be close to that $200,000 mark. If we're not there already, we've definitely crossed the 3,200 backer mark, which is a huge deal for us here at Kobold Press. So we want to say thank you to everyone who has made that possible. Now, don't forget, after this show, we'll have another show here on the channel in just under 2 hours. We'll be back for Marauders of the Middle Sea. I'm excited to announce it will not be our finale. We are going to be extending the show by 2 weeks because it's been such a fan favorite and we've had so much love for all of our dear, dear pirates of the Middle Sea. So we're going to be diving back in. They're in the midst of I wouldn't call it a feud, but some kind of strange power struggle between two of the sea gods of Midgard, which is never where you want to be. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's a great success. Thank you, D&D. We really appreciate that. I think that's it. Make sure you check out Shard Tabletop if you haven't already. Remember, it's free to start. You can kind of start out with a new packet. I find that as a GM, this VTT is like out of this world. If you're playing a lot of 5e, it's a great opportunity to step over there. And if you haven't already gotten your hands on some of our modules, our campaigns, or any of our tome books, all of those are available for purchase on Shard, so you can build out your Kobold Press library inside of Shard Tabletop. And again, that's play.shardtabletop.com. We'll be running that Kickstarter for a few more weeks, and I'll be giving some updates this evening during Marauders of the Middle Sea as well. But until then, we hope to see you, same Kobold time, same Kobold channel, everybody. Right here next week. Bye.
Bye.